Well, y'all, we here. We here. What's going on? I wish I had a blue. I probably should have wore a blue sweatshirt, but I'm here. That's all that matters. What's up, y'all? Happy Wednesday. I think go Georgia, go blue. Today was a lot. It's been a lot today, but welcome to the Live with London, episode 313. Girl, move on. Let me know that you are here. Drop into the comments. Let me see where y'all watching from. We gonna talk tonight. What up, Rob? What up, Rena? Share this stream out. Let your people know you watching. They need to be watching too. I have a full show. But I've literally spent at this point now the last, I don't know, 6, 7 hours. Oh shoot, maybe like 7, 8 hours watching the news. What up, Miss Shaniqua? And just so much to say. I decided not to pull any clips or still images, so I'm just gonna speak to those things, and hopefully you've already seen them all over social. But I want to talk about it. But what up, Kiana? But first, let me do. Y'all know how I do. I kick the show off with a little title and artist. I'm gonna recite the lyrics to a song, and it is your job to jump into the comments with the title and the person who sings the song or whatever it may be. Song is from the early 2000s. Like here you go. You know a funny story. This song was the first song that I set a ringtone to on my Nokia. But it wasn't like it was the ringtone only. It wasn't like the actual song, like, more modern times. But anyways, it goes like this. He two-ways her, so she writes back. Smiley faces after all of her phrases. Either she the one, or I'm caught in the Matrix. What up, Kadisha? What up, Mama Mash? And again, if you haven't done so already, go ahead and share this stream out. But thank you all for joining me for Live Woodland episode 313. We have a lot to discuss. I'm going to go definitely off script probably for the first quarter of the show. But I'm glad y'all are here and y'all going to be watching. What up, Grizel? Share this stream, share this stream, share this stream. Do the talent artist one more again. He two-ways her, so she writes back. Smiley faces after all of her phrases. Either she the one, or I'm caught in the Matrix. What up, Ronaldo? What's good? I am doing well, doing well. My emotions kind of all over the place today, but you know what? I'm like good though. Like truly, truly am good. What up, HQT girl? I see you. So let's go ahead and just talk about what I'll just like today. Again, y'all have seen the images, I imagine at this point. Y'all have seen the videos. What up, Cass? The videos. They're back in the house and everything, and this is my thing. These fools were scaling the walls. Scaling the walls. And as far as I know, or we all know, only one of them won't be here to share their story at some point with their family members. Only one. So, and I saw someone say, and I forgot her name, I just saw her, but I saw someone say that, oh, Grizel, you got it right, it is indeed Jay-Z, excuse me, miss. Y'all go ahead and draw some trophy emojis right now from a girl, Grizel. She got the title and the artist correct. First timer to getting it correct, so shout out to you, Grizel. Drop some trophy emojis right now. Pew, 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 pew. What up, Karan? And what up, Meg? But she said, I wish that innocent black men could be treated like guilty white men. And after today's events, it's like, this is what we be talking about. I saw a post that said, but if it was us, y'all. So when we say racism is real and it exists, this is what we mean. Like, I also saw a post that said, we are out here, what up, Sade? We are out here protesting to not be killed. Y'all out here rioting because you didn't like the outcome. You lost. It's not the same. It's just simply not the same. And it really showed the part of America to America that we've been knew existed. That we've been like tried to vocalize and share and get people to understand and educate people on, particularly literally just 6-7 months ago. And we see this today. And we wouldn't have made it that far. And here's the thing. I was in D.C., I think specifically March 3rd last year. Literally have photos of me outside of the Capitol. And it was like barricaded off then. This is like a fortress. And they ran through that like a Tomb Raider. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, if it was me and people who looked like me, we would have never made it that far. The motherfuckers were scaling the wall. They were scaling a wall. That's easy. Bop, 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 bop. Where were the rubber bullets? The tear gas took forever to come. Wake up, America. Wake up. I would love to see what you all have to say. What up, Vanessa? What up, Fee? What Rob said, it would have been Bloody Wednesday. It really would have been. And I think that's what really like hurts the most, is just seeing like they're really true. Like we already knew like there was an imbalance. You know what I'm saying? But like this really proved it. I knew I should have wrote down my notes. I had so many thoughts earlier, but I want to hear from y'all too and what y'all thoughts are. HQD says their enabler won't be around to incite their racist acts anymore, and they're throwing a temper tantrum. Isn't it crazy? Isn't that so crazy? What up, Emma? Rob says taking legal docs off of Nancy's desk and all. Like, how? Like I said, this place is like a fortress. And they ran through that thing like the Tomb Raider, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to the cops who might have never experienced or never thought they would experience something like this, who did try to hold it down, you know, and keep them out. But it's amazing to me that, again, people who look like myself, who are completely innocent, get gunned down and murdered just for being on the street or for selling cigarettes or for being outside of a store. But then you have people who run up in a federal building and they live to tell the story. Amazing. I see. What up, Maria? HQ says scaling a wall when the damn front gate was left wide open for them. Just dramatic and damn wrong. They want to be on call of duty so bad. Griselda says, unfortunately, they are already making excuses. They will never accept responsibility or realize the difference. Rena says it hurts, but this in all caps is America. Rob says, of course, they sent the brother down there first by himself with no backup. Yeah. Thank you for reminding me of that. Because shout out, because that's the man I'm talking about. Shout outs to him for like trying to hold them off by himself. But let's also talk about how the Capitol building was during the protests back this early summer. How the National Guard and people, they were in their uniforms protecting the Capitol. Y'all knew this was happening. We the thugs. We the ones who just super violent and all that. Oh, okay. Because even when the National Guard, whoever, the police, whatever, the law enforcement, we're going to call them law enforcement in general, when they did show up, they wasn't in their military combat uniforms. They were in regular law enforcement clothes. But for the Black Lives Matter protests that were taking place back in June, full combat gear. Wasn't nobody finna run up them steps. Dozens of them out there. So, child, this is America. This is America. Shanika says blacks need to continue to bind and stand together and remain focused. But let me tell you something else too. I saw what Tamika Mallory said. This is not our fight. Stay home. We stay at home. We know what's tea. First of all, I don't live in D.C. But this ain't our fight. Let them run amok. We ain't going out there to say the Capitol, to say the country. Nah. What we did to say the country was what? Went to the polls. So let's go ahead and pivot, because I stayed here long enough. I don't want to keep getting into it. Excuse me. Rob says, oh no, surprising CNN was calling them thugs, gangs, and terrorists, and anarchists. All of the above. Rizal says she has friends who work in the city were told to work from home, so they knew what was coming and they did not prepare. It's just wild. But again, we chose to vote. So we're going to keep the show moving. Again, thank y'all for joining me for Live on episode 313. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and share this stream out. Let your folks know you watching, they should be watching too. Shout outs to our girl. This fearless, yet almost, I can't even think of the word, like stealth leader, Stacey Abrams. Like, She may have lost that governor seat, but that's all right. She still was going to work, and like a ninja, she pulled up. Okay, pulled up. Give her things. Can we please go ahead and drop some? What up, Melissa? Can we drop some clapping emojis right now for our girl Stacey Abrams? Georgia turned blue. First, Biden and Harris. 2 more weeks. First of all, so let's start there. But then we've taken over the House and the Senate, like Raphael Warnock, Jon Ossoff are in there. And just here, if I can show you better than I could tell you was a picture, it would be Miss Stacey Abrams. What up, Damien? What up, Melissa? Emma says, I'm just trying to figure out why we're such a threat to them. I always have been. I don't get why we have to do so much to have so little. One, but just why we have to be all of these things that we're not. And then our counterparts go to the extreme, but yet they still get to go home at night. And I don't even mean just from a lens in a sense of get to go home and live. I mean, they don't have to go to jail. They're not getting records. So like, what's up? Where is all of that? But again, shout outs to our girl Stacey Abrams. And just for kicks and giggles, those who watched the Game of Thrones, you'll know exactly where this is from. Tell Donald I want him to know it was me. I might have to go back and watch Game of Thrones at some point this year. What up, Stan? What up, Ivory? What up, Meg? Meg says Stacey is doing so much more than she ever could as a senator, or especially as a governor for sure too. But yeah, hats off. Well, I'm gonna take my hat off with y'all. The hair has not been done. Clearly, I skipped the wardrobe, makeup, and hair today. But shout outs to Stacey Abrams, shout outs to Jon Ossoff, shout outs to Raphael Warnock, Biden in that thing, Harris in that thing in 2 more weeks. So let's keep everybody uplifted in prayer, for sure. Kat says weakness is always intimidated by greatness and the echelon. Come on. Rob says, think about it. Our culture is what the world wants, but do not want to give props or credit. They want to steal as usual. Maybe she will run for governor again. That would be dope. Shaniqua says, our history shows we are resilient and how powerful we once were. They are threatened simply by our presence. And it's just so sad. Like, it's just so disappointing. We could be so much better together. But when you want to discount somebody just because of the color of their skin, it's too much for me. I can't rock with that. Like, So I have no problem deleting people off my Facebooks or any of my social medias or just out of my life in general. You know what I'm saying? But, child, we can talk about this all day. I watched way too much TV and I was getting a little frustrated. Excuse me. So I'm still low-key holding out hope that the $2,000 stimulus is going to come through. Did y'all get y'all $600 yet? Let me know. Check this video out.
Hello. Can I speak to whoever over my stimulus check? Oh, hey. How you doing? I feel kind of broke doing this, but I haven't been able to sleep since they dropped. Well, I know I don't have kids, but I was expecting to run those 2 bands down my arm.
They be so clever.
You know, like the guys. You know what? I'm okay with the $600. Y'all could just send me the rest later. I don't usually do this, but I need that money. You said I'm getting mine by check. Word? Well, how long does that normally take? 1 to 3 months. Well, I can't wait that long. I'm on the way to get my shit now.
Y'all. So, what I didn't know is, if you didn't file your 2020 taxes, apparently, you won't be getting a stimulus check. Let me tell you something. I files with the quickness. And maybe because I feel like I don't have a whole lot of assets or properties. I don't really know. But I file quickly every year. Because it's quick. Real quick. TurboTax. Whatever it's called. TurboScan, TurboTax. Whatever it is. I gets it done. All right. But right, Stanley, how do they come up with this stuff? It'd be so fast. It'd be so quick. It'd be so funny. And I would agree that 600 was definitely a slap in the face. Because it's already gone. And I don't shop. like that. Real talk. Like, I be on Amazon, but I don't like blow money. I don't believe I buy things that I need, like the essentials. And that money's already gone. Yeah, bills, groceries, it's done. But let's play this other video too when it comes to just like scams, because people out here scamming for them to get y'all $600 too. Not just because they can't get mine already gone, but people out here scamming. But get into this things that are scams in America.
What's something that's clearly a scam but Americans have been conditioned to believe is normal?
Overdraft fees. American banks made $11 billion in 2019 off of the backs of broke-ass people. How about this? Decline the transaction and let me keep my money. Luggage fees for airlines? Why? We already paid for the plane ticket. You know that we need to bring things when we go on a trip. Restaurants don't ask you to pay for the table when you want to sit there and eat. The fact that insulin costs $7 to produce, but it costs $99 a vial in the US. Why? It's $12 in Canada. It's $8 in the UK. That Americans are fascinated by tiny houses, but we turn our noses up at manufactured homes. That scientists have long concluded that a whole foods plant-based diet is what's best for the country, but we still have meat and dairy on the food pyramid because lobbying. We have to pay property taxes forever, even if we've already paid off the house and land, and we pay twice the world average.
Now, what our girl here was saying was just so real. I never thought about the whole luggage situation with planes. Like, that is, like, everybody's first bag to go under the plane should be free. Period. It really should be. But it is what it is. Like, I shared on Instagram that one of the biggest scams that I realized. What's up, Mindy? One of the biggest scams that my little cousin, when she was, 19, told me that she thought was a scam. She said it was bottled water. And I was like, I had to think about it. I was like, yeah, it is a scam because you can get free water out the sink. With the exception, of course, if you live in like an area where the pipes are like contaminated, like Flint. But water should be free. Like, as a kid, I definitely remember drinking it out the garden hose at Big My house. So, what do you think? Drop it to the comments though. What would you say is a scam in America? I already took bottled water. I'm saying bottled water. I'm taking that one. Let me know what else. I'm watching the comments. Marty says, hey, she ain't lying about that insulin. Right. That's messed up, especially with Canada being right here, like at the border. If I lived in New York, if I was a diabetic, I would be going right across the border every time. Meg says, credit is a scam. You know what else is a scam? Let's talk about it. I was reading something. Dang, what was I reading? Man, I cannot remember what I was reading, but it basically, I know what I was reading now. It was basically speaking to the education system. And us being scored, like, throughout school with A, B, C, D, F, whatever. It's saying that, like, that's just a way to just reward and recognize people. Because when you think about it, if you just don't, you can retain the information. But if you don't do your work, you're going to end up with the F anyways. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you're basically getting rewarded for doing your work. But it doesn't mean that you don't know the information, which means it doesn't mean that you're not smart or that you're not knowledgeable. It just means you chose not to do your work and get this reward of like a high grade, which then of course you're not getting that high grade prevents you or inhibits you from like going to, if you want to go higher education, for like, you know, college, university, whatever you want to do, or getting like a great career. Like, it's a scam. It's a scam to kind of keep us in line, I think. I don't know. I might be going off a little too deep end, might be a whole other level of thinking, but just saying. That's what my mind went when I was reading whatever it was, that article I was reading. Says, now I see, I got to disagree on the free bag. Fuel not cheap for the airlines, says the airline person. Heather says 5-day work weeks. Oh my God, yes, the ghetto. Which we're going to get into in probably the next segment. But the ghetto, 5-day work weeks. Why would we want to work 5 days and we only get 7 days in a week? Rob says maintenance on cars. We pay $25,000 for the car. Why isn't the maintenance for free? Come on. Kat says loans are scams. Meg says 8-hour work days are scams. Stan says FICA is a scam. Since been robbing forever. Mindy Pope says payday loans, wildly parasitic scam. Yes, those payday loans, seriously vultures. I've heard some serious horror stories from that, like so crazy. Monty says food stamps. If you are a full-time student, you can't get them, which is BS for sure. Megan is going in. She says interest rates are a scam. Kat says everything we've been taught from day one is a scam, especially in the schooling system. Shouts out to that. I agree. I feel like it all has been a scam. We have to just kind of, it's like with life, right? Ebbs and flows. But y'all shouted out like all the scams. Good job, guys. Give yourselves a round of applause. I'm trying to lift everybody's spirits. So thank y'all for being here tonight. I really do appreciate it. I was going to cancel the show today, but I said I can't. I need to show up for people. And this made me feel better too, hopefully. Because, Lord, this country, Jesus. Also, speaking of, I saw this video. I just simply thought it was funny because this is still how I feel.
I'm letting y'all know right now. Once Rona is over, I don't give a fuck if Bill Cosby is serving drinks at R. Kelly house. I'm going.
Now, if R. Kelly and Bill Cosby, it might be a little bit too far, but still was a funny video, in my personal opinion. And I will be picking out outfits like this for me and my friends.
So it's been a really long time since I went out. So can you help me pick an outfit? Okay, so there's these. Is it too much?
Thank you, Mindy.
What about these?
Glad you're here.
Too much? This kind of feels like a lot. Is it too much? Now I know this is a little risky. But is it?
We've been in this pandemic for so long at this point, I've decided that I'm just going to start dressing up. Or not even just dressing up. Just dressing however I want, whenever I want, wherever I'm going. I don't care if I'm going to the Publix and I'm in a full tuxedo at 9:30 in the morning on a Wednesday. Mind your business. I am the occasion, okay? If I want to walk with a fur coat down Piedmont Avenue and it's 85 degrees outside, that's what I'm going to do. Why? Because it's my coat and that's what I want to do. I'm no longer waiting anymore to dress up for things because I don't know when the pandemic's going to be over and I don't know what's going to happen next in this country. So I'm dressing how I want to dress when I want to dress. But I'm going to dress up, you know. I think it's important. We just had a new year. Happy New Year. I failed to say that. My bad. Happy New Year, guys. I hope you had a great time and it's off to a good start. I have to be completely honest. I was off from my actual 9 to 5 for like 3 weeks. And I definitely was like, how do I do my job? And the gag is I even logged into my work computer on Sunday in an effort to get like ahead of things. And my password expired. And so I had to deal with IT for like a day and a half. It was a lot. It was a lot. But hey, we already halfway through. Yeah, a little over halfway through the first week back to work in the new year. And yeah, but check this out. I thought this was so funny. Like, I remember being this kid and wanting to always still be involved with whatever the adults were doing. So those who have kids or young ones in your lives, next time for any celebration or New Year, whatever it may be, and you guys are doing shots, pour some for the little people. Pour some for them too. Give them juice. Don't give them the Hennessy and the vodka. All right? I don't condone all that. Maybe a little sip or something, maybe. But give them juice. They don't know the difference. They don't know what y'all drinking. They shouldn't know what y'all drinking. But do this. Kids just want to be included. That's it. They don't be knowing what's going on. And then in addition to that, I'm sure everybody... Hold on, what you say? Meg say, do it. Tux and buying cereal are the perfect match. Cass says, I would be like, Robert, pour me a glass of wine, but don't let Mr. Cosby touch my glass. And she says, friend, don't do that, because I ain't taking your Mr. Piedmont. Rocking the, yes, I am rocking the girl power shirt. Shout out to the power of girls. I love these sweatshirts. I really like this one. Black's my favorite color for those who don't know. Thank y'all for the Happy New Year's. How many of y'all are planning to do like get healthier, fitness-wise, workout-wise, eating better? I saw this video and I was like, damn! Check this out.
Poke it out, poke it out, poke it out, bad ass, poke it out, poke it out.
Oh, she passed away? Oh. All right.
Like, she was cute already, but I'm like, dang, girl, that same girl? She did that. Shouts out to people who do body transformations. Like, that was wow. It didn't even look like it was surgery, to my knowledge. I don't know. Ladies, y'all let me know what y'all think. And I also saw this video, which I'm working on. So I decided, or I've realized through conversation with like family and friends, there are some things I have to work on. And for me, for so long in my life, for such a long time in my life, I think I used to let stuff slide, right? To where I then reached a point somewhere around like 27, 28, where I stopped letting stuff slide. And I started reacting, right? And now I'm trying to get more to a place where I don't react, but I respond. And I think I talked about it briefly last week on the show. So I'm really trying to work on that so much. But I saw this video that made me holler because I'm like, well, I could just do this for 2021.
Honey, let me tell you something. I'm doing something very different in 2021. Something I've never done before, which is playing dumb. I was the one that had to let everybody know that I could see their bullshit, okay? But no, this time I'm letting people think that they slick. Oh, I'm letting you think that you're manipulating. You run a game, you got this. And let me tell you what it does for me. It gets me further in life, okay? And it also allows me to keep my power and be completely unbothered. I'm Ray Charles to that bullshit.
Now, I don't know how easy it would be for me to play dumb, but I'm going to do my best. Just, let people do their thing, govern themselves accordingly. I'm just going to experience, you know what I'm saying? Experience this thing called life and cut people as need be, add people as I choose, and that'll just be that. And Cass, please believe it, we love you too. And everybody better love each other as they are, especially if you're a good person. Now, you got some things you need to work on. Right on them. I got some things I got to work on. Let's see. What else we got on the show? It's already almost halfway through the show. I don't understand how this has happened. Okay. First one was, again, thank y'all for joining. If you're just now joining, and if you haven't done so already, go ahead and share this stream out and let your folks know that you watch this, you watch it too. Oh, remember I was talking about like working 5 days a week or even 8-hour days of work is ghetto? Adulting is ghetto. Check this out.
What was something that everybody hyped up for you that wasn't really worth it in your opinion?
Adulting. It's trash. Would not recommend. Half of a star. Adulthood is the worst hood I've ever lived in. It's ghetto. I would not recommend it.
Yeah. Her face was so serious. It was taking me out. But let's do, well, I guess this. What part of adulting is the worst for you? I think the worst part of adulting for me, of course, who doesn't want to say paying bills, right? But I almost low-key feel like washing my own clothes. Like, I don't mind washing. I'm not a fan of folding. That's what I'm not a fan of. That's probably close to the worst part of adulting for me is folding clothes. Yeah. I think I would say that. Let me know. Drop down in the comments what's your worst part of adulting. I see I see the paying bills is already coming through. It's very ghetto, right? Sade? Very ghetto. Rita says, I've been quiet all my life and tried to be the one with the good heart. Nope, not in 2021. That's real. I feel you. I definitely get it. Courtney says, only thing good about it is being in the grown folks combos. That's it. Because you grown now. When you grown, you can be at the grown-up table. And you ain't going to tell me to stay out of grown folks' business. I am grown too. Okay? Ivan says, going to work and having to stay there all day in all caps. Kat says, okay, LO, it's tired of paying bills. I would rather continue to sneak and do whatever I want and keep my money. Folding definitely bites, Meg. And the hanging up part. It takes a lot too. Court says, I hate folding, so I started hanging clothes up more. Okay, that's real. Now let's get into this video as well. This one was funny. Because I think, not that it's weird, but there is something I do think is weird. Let's talk about this. Hold on. Let's watch this video first.
Tell me one thing that you believe is fair game to judge another person for.
Everybody knows one weird ass bitch who makes an Instagram page for their newborn baby, posts pictures of the motherfucking baby, and in the bio it says some shit like, ran by my parents, bitch, and it just be the mama. No shade. But you know what? Anyway, yeah. And then they will comment on the post that they posted on the baby page and comment to the baby like, bitch, that is a mental illness. I do not give a fuck. You need to be seen, bitch. Go sit in somebody's chair.
So it's not that I think that parents creating like the profiles for their babies on like Instagram is weird. or even them commenting from their own pages onto that same profile that they know they just posted the picture of themselves. I don't really think that that's weird that much. But what I do think is hella weird, when people like their own like Facebook statuses or their own like pictures on Instagram. It's like, we know you like it. You posted it. You wouldn't have posted it if you ain't like it. I think that'd be hella weird. Is it just me? If it's not just me and it's you two, go ahead and write into the comments, me too. Write me too if you agree with me. Is that not weird when people like their own statuses or their own photos on Instagram? I think that's weird. It's like, of course we know you liked it. Like, you had to post it. Why are you liking your own status? And then even to the extent, at what point do you like your own status? Do you like to be the first one who liked it so you don't feel like, no, ain't nobody gonna like my stuff, so I'm gonna at least like it. Otherwise, I gotta delete it. Or do you wait until you got like a few likes and then you go and like it? I just think it's weird. I think it's weird. Rosie, it sounds like Portia on PJ's page. Heather says the interactions as a child is weird. Now I do like Kavia James' Instagram page. I do like her because I feel like the captions be funny. Like they really be funny. I see the Me Too's are flying in. Cass says I'm guilty. LOL. I like my own pics. I mean, but you know what though? Okay, so no, because I guess they shouldn't show up in your news feed. Your own picture shouldn't show up in your news. I will say, so I do have the London Reeves, he, me, I, him, Instagram, and I also have the Live with London. And so I have had to stop myself from liking my photos from the London Reeves page by using the Live with London page. Because I only follow myself from the Live with London page on Instagram. And so my pictures always pop up in the news feed. And I'd be like, oh, wait, no, don't like that, London. Ross says, I do. At least you have one supporter. Mindy says, done it by accident. Can I do fast enough? Oh my gosh. Cass says, always have to be your own supporter in life. That is so real. If ain't nobody else gonna hype you up, you gotta hype yourself up. I was sharing with my sister how that's what I do in the mirror sometimes. Is I get in the mirror, hype it up. Like, don't let me have with some music. It's gonna be a wrap. That's why I'm starting to be late going places. Because I get caught up. And don't let me be trying to put an outfit together, a little look. Oh, I'm going to be late then because I'm playing music. I'm trying on different outfits. I'm recording myself, like having a grand time by myself. Cass says, it's your page. Do what you want, boo. That's right. Do what you want. Speaking of also doing what you want, y'all, for $1 million, would you stump your ex? And when I say stump, I mean like stump. I'm pretty sure most of you would. Just like this person in this video. Check it out.
Would you stomp your
She didn't let the question get out. And then let's do one more before we get into the spiel with London. Is these videos going around about tell me or show me how your boyfriend won't cheat or something without telling me that they won't or something. Anyway, check this video out.
Tell me how you know your boyfriend won't cheat on you without telling me how you know your boyfriend won't cheat on you.
Hey, I'm going to bed. You coming?
Just a minute. I'm finishing here. You remember the other day where I was saying that I was bummed that these 332nd figures don't come with jetpacks because a lot of them had jetpacks in the show. I was able to cut the tabs off of a Jango Fett, which is kind of a bummer because obviously it's a rare figure, but I super glued the jetpack onto this guy and then put him on this floating stand, and now he has a jetpack.
My man was really into them action figures. My brother-in-law's like that too, so I think it's dope. But yo, he was really into them action figures. He was just talking. That was cool though. I think it's cool when people have like hobbies. Like low key, I really want to. Okay, so I'm gonna tell y'all a secret. I think for like my when I start having like free time or downtime, I'm going to get back into building model cars. I used to really enjoy doing that with my mentor when I was like 11, 12, 13. And I think I'm going to go and buy me one to start out with, like a model car and put it together. I really think I'm going to do that. And I may do it and start and gift them to people once I've completed it. I think that's what I'm going to do. I really had I like that. I used to like enjoy doing that as a hobby. I used to build like I probably built at least maybe like close to a dozen in that time frame when I was doing it. I was really into it. I had this red one with like blue seats. It was dope. Oh, I had a yellow one too, like a yellow bug, Volkswagen bug. Anyways, let's get to the spiel. I know that's what y'all really are here for. Let's see. What up, Corey? I said, hey, Corey. Meg says, right on his head, pulling out the Timbs and all. I cannot. Nothing wrong with self-love. Meg says, stormtroopers don't stray. That's real. All right. So if ever you want to send me an email or ask some advice or spill a little tea, shoot me an email at spillwithlondon@gmail.com. Again, that's spillwithlondon@gmail.com. So this one is a short one, but it is funny. At least I found it funny. All right, so like here you go. It says, hi, London. Happy New Year. I'm Krista. I'm 36 years old, a digital marketer, a wife, and the mother of one 4-year-old. I've been working remotely since the end of March, and between my husband and I, we've been managing keeping her entertained. My first Monday of the year, my first Monday of the new year went something like this. Hoo child. I'm on a work call with my team and one of our major clients I'm on a work Zoom with my team and one of our major clients. And my daughter comes into my office and comes to wave at the faces on my screen. This has happened a few times and I don't mind it. She needs to see friendly faces too. And they wave back and say hi. And normally she goes on her way because she knows mommy is working. Well, this time, she decides to also speak to the people. And she says hi, then waves and proceeds to shout, mommy doesn't have on any pants, and skips away. She writes in all caps, Krista does, I was mortified. My face turned red. I couldn't fake it. I'm laughing about it now, and I imagine you and the viewers will too, as it didn't happen to you. But when I tell you I would have returned her to the sender, that day, if I could. Love the show. Thank you so much, Krista. Oh my God. Yo. It do be cute. I will say this much. It does be cute, or it is cute when like colleagues, what up, Al? When colleagues, kids or little ones, little humans, come into the frame and want to wave, and it's like everybody waves back and smiles, so we're kind of excited to see them too, right? But I'm telling you right now, if one of mine would have said that Daddy ain't got no pants, they'd have been getting would have been having a very lengthy conversation that evening or immediately after my Zoom call. Okay? Just saying. That's the only spiel for tonight. I cannot believe I'm already like less than 20 minutes out. But if ever you want to send me an email, send it to spillwithlondon@gmail.com. Make it juicy, make it fun, keep it cute and kind of short if possible, please. And I thank you. But yeah, if you ever want to spill some tea or need some advice, shoot me an email, spillwithlondon@gmail.com. Thank you so much, Krista. And shout out to your little one. Maybe just lock the door next time. I don't know. Or just put on some pants. Maybe start there. I don't know. You know what? Before I move on, now that I'm thinking about it, for those who don't have kids yet, or if you do have kids, you can also answer this question. I just don't know, like, I see myself walking around in like my underwear around my kids. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like my kids and my partner, like, this our house. You know what I mean? Like, is that weird? Do you think that would be uncomfortable? Like, that's just who I am. Is that weird? I guess I'll cross that bridge when I get here. I don't know if that's weird. I mean, I know there's some parents who like skinny dip with their kids, like babies and stuff. But I don't feel like I should have to put on like pants around like my immediate family. I don't feel like I should have to. I could wear like boxers or shorts if I want to. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Next is I would have stood up. I would have. That would have like that. I think the call would have been like certainly turned into like a laugh fest. I would certainly say that much. Because I don't even know how you recover from a kid saying, mommy doesn't have on any pants. I don't know how, the direction that the meeting could have possibly went after that. But Yeah, let's keep it moving. I got some more things to talk about. What I'm gonna skip around with. Let's see. We got 2.5 segments. Let's see. Oh, I got a treat for y'all. Let's go here. Have y'all ever bought an article of clothing and got it home and realized that the security thing was still on it? How it's still on there? I don't know. Now I'm only showing y'all this for those who it accidentally happened to. Okay? Not for if you inside the store. Steal. Alright? Stealing. Because we don't do that. I had no idea. Now, do with this information what you choose. Again, I don't condone stealing, but I didn't know that magnets is what take those things off. I never really worked in retail, but I didn't know that magnets take them off, but apparently they do. Now you know. Another thing that you can get off, check this video out.
I have a life hack that's gonna blow your mind. Well, it blew my mind. My mom taught me this a couple days ago. Moms know everything. So I just bought all these tumbler cups and I was gonna stick them in the dishwasher. But each one has like a tag for the barcode under it, and they're actually pretty hard to get off. Or are they? Anything with like a sticker tag, stop peeling it off. Grab some tape, get a piece, maybe this big. Take your piece and stick half of it onto the tag and rub it so it's really on there. Make sure to leave a little bit of a tail, then you wax it off.
Yo.
Then you can peel it off and do it all over again. Brilliant.
Like, I learned so much from TikTok. I should say social media in general, but mine legit completely blown. And because those things, once you get them like wet or try to peel it, it's so hard to completely get all the stickiness off. So now you know. I'll be definitely trying this next time I have a bottle or some type of product with the sticker on the bottom. I would definitely be trying it out because it seemed like it is legit and that it works. Cass and Ivory answered my questions, and Rob did as well. Rob says definitely say put on clothes, especially when they reach a certain age. Cass says pants around daughters at all times, shorts, etc. No boxers. That's real. Ivory says 2 kids will walk to get a towel nude, and they do the same. Don't be ashamed. Meg says, what? Mind blown. I've been using a hammer on the security. I cannot with you, Meg. If you're a Target shopper, don't go there daily. Now, I don't go to no Target no daily. There was a time during while I was on vacation that I ordered from Amazon like 3 times in one day. But that's okay. But check this out. I'm gonna have to give me some of these right here.
Welcome to Bougie on a Budget, a series where I help you find a bougie look for a non-bougie price. This morning, I was on my daily Target run and found this crazy cool must-have gadget, a motion-activated LED light strip. Yes. So naturally, I snatched up 8 of them. Here's the deal. All you do is peel off the backing and adhere the lights to any surface. I chose under our bathroom vanity cause Lux. Next, pop in some batteries, connect the sensor, stick it on, and voila. It feels like the 4 seasons already.
Like $10. How dope is that? And then, in addition to that, if you are a wine drinker, have you ever had the thought, like, I wish I just had a straw for the bottle? Well, you can get you one.
And the beauty of it all is when the sun comes shining through.
I didn't know these existed. Like, no idea. No idea that they existed. Y'all, this would be a day when I had nothing at all whatsoever planned because I would be laid out. It would be no way I could do anything else that entire day. Oh, and then to the parents who may have babies and who may be in the potty training phase, here's a hack for you. You don't say I don't be looking out, because I do.
Potty training toddler hack. So with these little potties, you're going
What up, Ebony?
take the bowl out that's inside. Then you're going to get one of your kids' pull-ups and we're going to stuff it inside of the bowl. Now, if you give me a second, I'll show you what I mean. Just like this. So it's all around the bowl, and then you're going to put the bowl back in the potty, and then they can use the potty, and whenever they poop or pee, then you just open up the potty.
Because I'm going to be honest.
Take the pull-up off the bowl, and throw it out.
I always thought the
There we
notion
go,
of
no
these little
mess.
toilets was disgusting. It's like, ew, I have to clean that? But with them putting the pull-up in it, it'll keep it clean. Like, you don't have to actually, like, clean it, or, like, get, like, just thinking about it about to make me sick. So, just use the pull-up. Line it with the pull-up, and you'll be good. Life hack. What else you want to get into? I got 10, 15 minutes. Okay, so watch this video and pay attention to it. Because I almost didn't get it, but then I got it. Watch the full video. It's about a minute long. It's funny. I definitely thought her parents were doing something else. So, watch the video.
This video on TikTok of me, so please no mean comments. I'm an only child, and I wanted to jump on the trend of the biggest lie your parents ever told you.
Hey, Des.
And mine's a big one. So when I was a kid, my parents used to tell me to go to my room because they needed to spray for bugs. And all the bugs mainly lived in their bedroom. So I'd go to my room 4 to 5 times a day so they could spray for bugs. And I wasn't allowed to come out until they were done because the bug spray would make me sick and it smelled really bad. So I'd peek my head out the door and be like, hey, can I come out now? Are you guys done? They'd be like, no, just a little bit longer. But I could see them like sneaking in Little Debbie snack cakes and stuff. I'm like, that's weird. Flash forward, 17 years old, going to a party with my friends. It's 11 o'clock at night. I walk inside, never drank, never really smoked, didn't care to. But as soon as I walk into this party, I sniff around and I look at my friend. I'm like, who the hell is spraying for bugs at a party?
Yo, so truth, like, moment of honesty, I thought like they were having sex. That's what I thought. But even she was like 4 to 5 times a day. I was like, what are they, rabbits? Like, what in the world? 4 to 5 times a day. It wasn't until the end where I got like, oh, and when she said the Twinkies thing, I was like, Twinkies? I don't get it. Like, why are they taking sneaking Twinkies? I'm like, maybe they weren't eating sugar. Y'all, they were smoking. They was chiefing. Oh, parents, I tell you, set that poor girl up. I was a little special and slow because I didn't catch on literally to the end when she said she went to a party and she mentioned how she never drank and smoked. Why are they spraying for bugs in here? Oh, question for you guys. How many times do you use a towel before you get a new one? Let me know. I'm curious. Drop it to the comments, and you can be honest. This is a safe environment, safe space. How many times do you use a towel before getting a new one? Now, it's been most of this past year, 2020, where I probably do like every other day. Yeah, because of people who are in my life. They've got me to that point where it's like every other day type situation where I get a new one. But check this video out. This poor girl.
What's something that you thought was normal? Like something you thought everyone did, but as you got out more, you realize only you do it. I'll go first, okay? Okay, so in my house, we have like a bunch of towels, right? Like everyone. And every night we use the towel and we put in the dirty laundry. We get another towel. We put in the dirty laundry. I thought everyone did this. So I get to college and my roommate, she takes a shower and she hangs her towel up. I'm like, excuse me? Like, what? She hangs her washcloth up. I'm like, excuse me? She's the next day. And the next day and the next day. Then I realized my friends are doing it in college. And so I'm like, is this like a normal thing that everyone does? So at this point I get to asking around. So I says to them, I says, do you use the same towel and washcloth every night? Or do you use a different one? And they say, I use the same one. What is this, a hotel? Like, that is still so crazy to me. That is, like, so crazy. I use a different one every night.
Mama was like, she went to college and she was like, what are y'all doing? Now, here's my only question that kind of had me thrown off guard. I'm like, well, bitch, how many towels did y'all have? And are you the only child? Because if it's, like, more than 3 of y'all, plus your parent or parents, I'm thinking there's at least 4 people inside the household. Let's just say 4 people. 4 people, excuse me. Every day? How many towels y'all got and how often are y'all washing? Because it sounds like y'all washing clothes every day, in my opinion. That's what it sounded like, and I ain't got it in me. I ain't got it in me as an individual. Damn sure no, I won't have it in me as a parent. That ain't happening. I ain't washing it every day or every other day. My partner will have to cover that because it can't be me. Kat says, now that washcloth is a different story, baby. Rob says, right, I washcloth for the face and one for the body. Heather says, I bet she didn't have any skin issues. That's real. That is real. Shane says, at hotels I use one a day. Right, they got it. They got the commercial washers here. They got it. I want a new one every time. I want a new towel every time I'm at a hotel, period. Rita says, that's a risky question. Let me see what everyone else says first. Oh, and then just because this dog was so cute. Check it out.
That's just my baby dog. That's just my baby dog. That's just my baby dog. He.
Our girl Cass with the glowing skin already came through and said, stop using washcloths for your face, people. Cass has beautiful skin, by the way. So I say take her advice personally myself. But that's just me. And then because people feel like I don't show enough other type of pets, here's one of a cat. And you can feel free to try this game out with yours if you like. I wouldn't recommend it because these cats don't look too happy about it, the ones that I did see. Alright, and then do I want to play this video? No, I'm not gonna play that one. We're gonna wrap things up. And then just lastly, y'all know I like to close out the show with a little inspiration. With this being the first show of the new year. Let me play the video first. I'm gonna play the video first, and then I'm gonna talk about it. Check this out.
The number one reason your giving spirit is keeping you stuck. You keep giving from a place of your flow instead of a place of overflow. If you don't have an overflow of money, stop giving money. If you don't have an overflow of time, stop giving your time. You need to start giving to yourself first, okay? See, when you good, then everybody else can get good. Nah, but what you keep doing is filling up your cup halfway and then giving people half of that and wondering what's going on. Nah, boo, keep filling that cup up until it's good and full. And then all of that stuff, all that money flow keep going up over the edges, and all of a sudden that overflow is good and ready for you to go ahead and bless somebody else. You blessing somebody else should not put you in a whole fucked up situation.
Now, this video was spot on. Because one, again, for those who've gotten them stimulus checks, people out here trying to scam and get your money. You already know that one. But I learned as a freshman in high school, in 9th grade, I heard a quote from somebody who was a classmate, and they said this: my mama always told me never to lend what I can't afford to give. And when I tell you I have carried that thing, I remember I was in science class when I heard that thing. And I never forgot it. And so when I was watching this, I do believe in giving, but giving without motive, giving without expectation for return, right? But I definitely know it feels completely different when you're giving from a place of abundance, where I have more than enough. I want to give you this. Versus, I only have this much, or I have this much, right? And it's honestly just enough for me. But you're my friend, so I'm going to give you some. And you, my friend, I'm going to give you some too. And you, my other friends, I'm going to give you some too. What happens when you have nothing left? Then you're mad at them, then in resentment, and especially if they were supposed to give something back and they didn't, right? So I'm going to work on only giving from a place of the overflow, right? Because what's in my cup is for me. It's my cup. Lil Wayne said, don't worry about what's in my cup. Now, he, of course, is speaking in regards to lean. But I'm just speaking in regards to what's in my cup is for me. What flows over the edge out of my cup and onto this saucer is for everybody else. But I'm always only pour into me. I'm not going to pour onto the saucer, onto this plate up under my cup. I'm only pouring into my cup. That's it. And what comes outside of that cup is for everybody else. So I hope y'all take something from that y'all maybe consider adopting into your life as well for 2021. Because unfortunately, there are certainly people who are takers. And and don't get took. Don't get got. All right. Jump to the comments real quick. Kat says, don't ask for what you can't return either. Sheesh. That's a different day and challenge. Ooh. Well, you know what I'm gonna call that thing? Reciprocity. Look. Reflect what you expect. Reflect what you expect. Reciprocity is a real thing. Don't ask for me to go to the ends of the earth for you, and you won't even cross the street for me. All right? Because what she say, play dumb all 2021? Play dumb. You want to play? Oh, I'll play. Okay, let's play. Let's play if you want to play. But shout outs to that. But y'all, thank y'all for joining me for Live on episode 313. Keep your heads up. Who knows what the rest of the year will bring, but I certainly will say this. Even with everything that happened today in the political world and arena, I will say this. There is an odd sense of, not odd, I won't say odd. There's a renewed sense of hope in my spirit for what's to come. Not only for me, myself, my family, my family, who I consider my friends included in that, but for our country as a whole. I do feel like there is a renewed sense of hope, and we'll get through this pandemic at some point. But in the meantime, wash your hands, social distance, wear your mask, be safe, keep watching the show too. Keep coming to talk to me. I did not feel like doing the show tonight, but I appreciate y'all being here. I really, truly do. I do it for y'all. I do it for us. And amen, amen, amen. I see y'all. Mama Mash says, enjoy the rest of your week. Be good and stay safe. And I second that notion. And shout out to Grizel also for the first timer of getting the title and artist correct. Excuse me, Miss by Jay-Z. And yeah. Oh, I'm like, I love y'all, but y'all forgot something else. Live bold, love loud and proud. Laugh hard and don't stop. Get it, ooh, ooh, get it, don't stop, pump it, let me. Just kidding. Good night, love y'all, have a great weekend and great rest of your week. See y'all next week for episode 314. Mwah.